Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and after this, I'm gonna talk about that Dodger game tonight. Oh boy, they're getting their ass kicked. Oh, you'll get a lot to say tonight about Mr. Dave Roberts, but this isn't about the Dodgers, it's about the ALDS Game 4. The Toronto Blue Jays defeat the New York Yankees 5-2. They win the series 3-1 in a bullpen game. I was kind of concerned about them using a bullpen game, but the Yankees only had, 3 hits. Through the first 6-7 innings. And then they got a few hits there in the ninth, and Aaron Judge doing what he does best with a low leverage single with 2 outs. Now, I mean, he had a good postseason stats-wise, but the Blue Jays did a really good job, man. That bullpen, a well-balanced lineup, top to bottom. Their bullpen pitched really damn good tonight, from Louis Varland to Mason Fluharty to Sir Anthony Dominguez to Eric Lauer to Yariel Rodriguez to Brandon Little to Braden Fisher and then to Jeff Hoffman. And the Yankees did have a bases loaded situation where they didn't score. But yeah, phenomenal job in this bullpen game by the Toronto Blue Jays to advance the American League Championship Series, and just playoff failures continue for the New York Yankees. Their playoff results since their last World Series win. Let's go over the results. 2010, they lost in the ALCS. 2011, lost in the ALDS. 2012, they lost in the ALCS. 2013, 2014, they missed the playoffs. 2015, lost in the wild card. 2016, missed the playoffs. 2017, they lost in the ALCS. 2018, the ALDS. 2019, the ALCS. 2020, the ALDS. 2021, wild card. 2022, lost in the ALCS. 2023, missed playoffs. 2024, lost the World Series. And 2025, they lost in the ALDS. So that's their playoff results in the last 15 years. They've either lost in the American League Division Series, the Championship Series, or they've just missed the playoffs. And occasionally, they'll be in the wild card. That's Cashman's legacy, though. Cashman's legacy, folks. Yeah, they're making the playoffs, but yeah, most fan bases would like to make the playoffs, but yeah, you want to make the playoffs, but last 15 years they've been to the World Series a few times. They were in it last year, but even the only thing that matters in New York is if you win a World Series or not. They ain't won one in I don't know how many years. Every year they're going to make the playoffs most likely, but if they're losing in the ALDS or CS, it's not really going to matter. Especially with Aaron Boone, Aaron Judge, and folks. So you gotta be able to win, and they just aren't. And the Blue Jays were just simply the better team, and they've advanced to the ALCS for the first time since 2016. And in this series, they batted .338, had 9 homers as a team, 34 runs, just phenomenal. Offensive approach, contact hitting. They have power. They have contact hitting. Just phenomenal. And they signed Vladdy to that big contract extension, and they reward him with the deepest playoff run of his career. So, great job by Toronto, man. One of the best teams in the American League. Started off slow, but after that slow start, they were one of the best teams in the American League the rest of the season. And Toronto Blue Jays heading to the American League Championship Series. 8 pitchers combined to shut them down, and a balanced offense really overwhelmed New York all series. Even yesterday, the first 3 innings, it kind of overwhelmed them, then they just went quiet. But the Yankees once again fall short. Start spreading the news. I think what a 17-year drought now for the New York Yankees. They forced a Game 4. They did all that last night, forced a Game 4, and their offense looks like shit against the bullpen game. I know Toronto has good pitching, but you did all that last night to force a Game 4. And you had 3 hits through 3 hits through 7 innings? Their offense just didn't do enough. in this one. Only scored 2 runs. And one of those was a solo home run by Ryan McMahon. I normally hate John Schmaltz, hate listening to him talk, but I hate to say it, he's right. The Jays lineup is what you want from lineup. Short, compact swings, tough strikeout. They were, I think, the top team in strikeout rate, or whatever the fuck. They didn't strike out a lot. So, they're just a really damn good lineup. Tough to get out. Tons of contact, tough to strike out. You got a few power guys in there, a whole lot of fight, 1 through 9. They can foul off a lot of pitches. They're just tough to strike out. And it's everything the Yankees aren't. And that just makes a pitcher's life living hell. It's perfect for playoff baseball. The execution and consistency is even more impressive with the Blue Jays. Unfortunately, if you're a Yankees fan, your front office doesn't agree with what I just said. Exactly why Cashman as well as Boone need to go, but they're going to probably come back. The Blue Jays aren't just homer or bust dependent. They're not just home run or bust. But yeah, just credit. And they do what the Yankees don't do. They play fundamental baseball. Put the ball in play. So, I've been saying this about the Yankees lineup for years, and they won't do anything about it. They just won't, and it's going to continue to stay that way until they change their mind, but they won't. Yeah, let's go over the stats here. Louis Varland, 1.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Mason Flew-Hardy, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Sir Anthony Dominguez, 1.2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Eric Lauer, 1.2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, strikes out 2. Yariel Rodriguez, 0.1 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Brandon Little, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Braden Fisher, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Jeff Hoffman, 1.1 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. So overall, really damn good job by their bullpen. Let's get to the Blue Jays offense. Springer, 1 for 4 in RBI. Lukes, 2 for 5, 2 RBIs. Guerrero, 1 for 4, a walk and an RBI. Barger, 3 for 5. Kirk, 1 for 5. Santander, 0 for 3. Varsho was 0 for 3. Pinch hitting Miles Straw, 1 for 1 in an RBI. Clement, 2 for 3. Scored 2 runs. And Jimenez, 1 for 4 for the Yankees. Cam Schlitter, 6.1 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. So he didn't pitch as good as he did against the Red Sox. Didn't pitch as good than he did versus the Red Sox, but he still what? But he thought he was fine. Just the offense never did anything. Devin Williams, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Camilo Duvall, 0.1 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts. And David Bednar, 1.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 3 strikeouts for the Yankee offense. Grisham 0 for 5, Judge 2 for 4, walking RBIs. He had a good overall postseason stats-wise. It's just another playoff choke for the Yankees. Bellinger 0 for 5. Stanton 1 for 2, 2 walks. Chisholm 0 for 3 and a walk. Goldschmidt 0 for 1 and a walk. Rice 0 for 0 and a walk. Wales 0 for 4. Volpe 0 for 3. Dominguez 1 for 1 and a run score. McMahon 1 for 2 and RBI with Homer, and Rosario 1 for 2. The Blue Jays win the series 3-1. Tonight they had 12 hits, 5 runs, no errors. 1 in the first, 1 in the fifth, 2 in the seventh. 1 in the eighth. For the Yankees, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 error. 1 in the third, 1 in the ninth. Jazz Chisholm also had a big error when it was 2-1. But yeah, the offense only had like 3 hits through the first 7 innings or something like that. So their offense wasn't really good. They got 3 hits, I think, in the ninth. Let's go over the scoring summary. Top of the first, Guerrero singles to score a run. Bottom of the third, McMahon homers. Top of the fifth, Springer sac fly. Top of the seventh, Nathan Luke's 2-run single, and then a Miles Straw RBI single, 5-1, or an Aaron Judge hitting an RBI single, in the bottom of the ninth. So 5-2 Blue Jays win, going on to the American League Championship Series, which will start Sunday, October 12th. Game 1 at home, so they're headed to take down the Yankees. I mean, they own the Yankees this season, so good for them. But yeah, that's really all I got to say here, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. So leave a like, subscribe for more. Next time, have a lot. Peace, and I'll be here in a few minutes with the Dodger game.